Well, guys, what would you like? Please get out of my way. Oops, please move. Or would you rather have this? Yeah, I think that's going to piss the neighbors off better, and they'll get out of the way. Well, hey guys, welcome back. Well, I have a messy shop here, so I should be cleaning, and the wife has a few things that I need to be doing, so I guess what I'm doing is hiding out in the shop here, having a beer, and decided, hey, golf cart needs a horn. Let's get at it. Well, here it is, guys. As I was down here contemplating on cleaning the shop or doing the honey-do list that my wife gave me, I decided, what the hell, let's have a beer and let's put a horn on the golf cart. Had this horn, it's one of those Snail horns. I don't know, cheap. I don't know if I got that from Princess Auto or on old Amazon. Pretty easy. It only pulls about 6 to 8 amps. So had that kicking around, come up with a stupid idea, and let's put it on the golf cart. It is loud. So I'm just going to simply wire that onto the frame, run some wires up to the button. I'm going to try to put that up by the front, and we'll just go from there. I'm not going to be using any relays or anything like that because the amperages are quite low. The switch is rated for a fair amount of amps. So no relay required. Let's just keep it simple, but let's keep it loud. Okay guys, this is it here. I did an oil change on this and put it up on YouTube. You can go back and check that channel out. Pretty simple to do. This is a Yamaha G29. It's a 2011, gas powered. So what I'm gonna end up doing is just keeping it simple, and we'll go from there. So easily just remove the seat, pull her up, snap her off. And then that exposes where the battery is, and I'm going to be putting the horn kind of in the back and down. It's pretty loud, so I'll just give you an idea. Come on over and I'll give you a quick shot. So there's the battery. What I want to end up doing is I want to put the horn kind of just down and behind there. We'll get to it from the back portion of it. And then I'm just going to have the switch probably somewhere in around here. Probably somewhere in around here. I don't know if that's showing or not there. I wired up a set of lights before, so. Let's just get removing some panels and running some wires. On these G29s, kind of get access to the back of it. You just want to remove the back panel. It's kind of just underneath here, so. I've kind of already pulled them out there. There's just some clips. There's clips. I don't know if you can see those. They just pop right out. This thing here simply kind of comes up and then out. Set that all to the side, and then that'll kind of show you where you want to put it. Just to give you a little bit better of an idea. So the horn's going to be sitting about here, and all I have to do is just run the wires down along the bar and kind of down in. You can kind of see where the battery is, and then from the battery up, I'll just wire it up to the horn button. So as opposed to bore you with running the wire and stuff, which is pretty easy, I'll just get her done. So whatever, I'm just going to mount the horn here now. So what I did is I already run the wires, clipped them, put one on the positive and the negative. The green be the negative. Cheating, just use an old trailer wire that I had kicking around. The brown's going to be the positive. Probably should have done it the other way around, but I'm just working with what I had. What I have. I'll try to make it. There you go. Nice and tight. I'll go back and kind of tighten all the bolts up and stuff, make sure everything's lined. So I'm just going to run these wires, one to the battery, one up to the switch, and then back to the positive portion of the battery. So I got the wires, the horns all up in there, so keep in accordance with the, oh no, I'm just going to use a couple of zap straps here, just tie them into another wiring harness, just to keep them up and out of the way. Pretty simple. What job is not complete until you use zap straps. Can't find you handsome, better find you handy. Not going to be the best looking, but as I said before, what we're trying to do is escape the wife's honey-do list, have a few beers, and do stupid things. What would you rather be doing? A honey-do list or wiring up a loud snail horn on your golf cart? Drinking beers. So as I said before, what I'm going to end up doing is putting the button up front there. So you have to remove this tray here. That's pretty simple. You just remove this screw here. It'll give you access to in there. And then right down here is where I'm going to be putting the horn button. And that's kind of the lights that I wired in there. Just give me an idea. Pretty simple. Let's get to it. So now with that top removed, kind of gives you access to quite a bit of room down in there. So I'm just going to be running the switch into the front and then just right down, be just above where those go. So I'm just going to drill a quick little hole. We'll go from there. Well, there you have it, fellas. Right from the horn being there, ran the wires up through the ass end of it and then down to the battery there. The battery is the blue portion there. Wired it up to the battery. I did end up having to remove the floor. Floor is pretty easy. You just lift it up. Tuck the wires nicely in there. And then up. Kind of comes up. Cluster there. And then we'll run the battery there. Well, there you go, guys. Fairly simple install there. Horn mounted to the back. Wires run from the horn up to the switch. Switch back to the battery and then grounded on the horn also. Fairly easy. Let's see what she sounds like. Well, if that ain't gonna piss the wife and the neighbors off, I don't know what will. Anyway, guys, thanks for swinging by. As I said before, I'm just a guy that has a few beers in the garage and comes up with some stupid ideas. So. Anyway, if you have any questions or any comments on how to do this, put them down below. I'll be trying to get some more videos out here, just some stupid things that we're doing. I find them interesting anyways. So anyway, guys, thanks for swinging by and we'll talk to you next time.